last 33 games they have played in Cleveland. Here are the totals today. The Guardians had 4 runs on 7 hits, no errors. They lead 5. The Angels had 2 runs and scored 2 in each of the 3 games in Cleveland. 4 hits today for the Angels, 1 error, and 4 runners left on base. The winning pitcher was Parker Messick, and with the victory, his season record improves to 5-1. A save for the second game in a row for Cade Smith. He leads the AL with 13 saves. Reed Deppers was the loser, 1-4. The time of the game, a quick one, 2 hours, 29 minutes. And the biggest crowd of the 3 games in the series for the matinee game today in Cleveland, they had 21,142. With the loss, the Angels' season record now stands at 16-28. First time this year, the Angels 12 under the 500 mark. And the Guardians come away with their 24th win. They are 24-21, and they entered the day with a game-and-a-half lead atop the AL Central Division. As far as our star of the game today, it's being presented all season long by Konica Minolta, and we're going to give it to the starting and winning pitcher for Cleveland, their 25-year-old left-hander, Parker Messick. He was facing the Angels for the first time in his career. Pitched into the 7th inning through 104 pitches, 6 2/3 innings. Checked the Angels on 4 hits and 2 runs, struck out 7 in coming away with the victory. We get back some of the play-by-play highlights of this ball game. The Angels end up falling in Cleveland for a 3rd straight game. The final 4-2. Guardians on top. We'll have more of Angels recap. We get back on Angels Radio, also available on the Angels Radio app. Baseball season is here. But for all sports, concert, and theater events. Buy or sell anytime at 714tickets.com. Call 714-TICKETS or visit their Anaheim office. Plus 5% back on every online purchase. 714-TICKETS, 714-TICKETS, 714-TICKETS. The best prices, the best service, and your ticket to every event. Hey guys, it's Sedano. Next time you're at my home away from LAX, look up. You'll see the future of travel in action. It's the all-electric Skylink train. It's now testing, and trust me, this is a game changer. What does it take to build a champion? It takes round-the-clock preparation. And soon, Skylink will connect you to the airport terminals, the new rental car center, and LA Metro. From practice to prime time, the LAX Skylink. Fast, free, and built for LA. In testing now to help you skip the traffic later. Tough one today for the Angels. The Angels bats quieted once again. 13 strikeouts today by the Angels. And the really crazy thing about it, the final 15 batters batted in the game for the Angels, 11 of them struck out. The Angels hitters striking out 3 times in the 8th, 3 times in the 9th. And the Angels had 2 batters strike out in the 7th, 2 more struck out in the 6th. Turned on in Cleveland. So the Guardians win it 4-2. We got underway today. A couple of lefties scoring off against each other. Reed Deppers going for the Angels. He was looking for his 2nd win of the season. And pitched that badly. Ended up working into the 6th inning. Was the losing pitcher, though. He gave up 6 hits and 5 2/3 for runs, 3 of them earned, walked 2, struck out 6, and the bullpen work was good today. Bachman retired all 4 he faced. Dupperjohn had a scoreless bottom of the 8th inning with a pair of strikeouts. As far as the Guardians, they used 4 pitchers today, and they were all very solid. Parker Messick gets the win. Just scored 2 runs in 6 2/3, struck out 7. They had scoreless and hitless relief from their bullpen today as they worked the final 2 1/3 innings. Festa, Sobrowski, and Cade Smith notching another save today against the Angels. As far as the scoring in the game, after the Angels failed to score in the top of the 1st, the very first batter of the ball game today for the Guardians, who was their center fielder today, it was their leader, Angel Martinez against Reed Deppers. Here's one that's lifted high in the air. This ball's carrying deep out into left field, and it is gone. nothing in favor of the Guardians. They would add another run on a ground out in the inning as Jose Ramirez scored from third on a ball that was bounced by David Fry. So it was 2-0 in favor of the Guardians as we went to the second inning. In the second inning, neither team scored. The Angels ended up being blanked in the top of the third, and then in the bottom of the third, the Guardians had a sac fly from Jose Ramirez to give them a 3-0 lead. Ramirez in the series, though, his damage. He'd be in good shape. He was 0 for 11 in the series, and his season average now is just under 210. But they had some other hitters, obviously, for Jose Ramirez in this series. His day for the Angels officially was 0 for 2, although he did get on base a couple of times, but it was 3-0 in favor of Cleveland as we headed to the fourth. Neither team scored in the fourth, and then in the fifth inning with the Angels down 3-0, the Angels did get back in the game. First batter up for the Angels in the fifth inning was Oswald Peraza, and with Peraza on and no one out, the Angels down 3-0. The next batter was Angels shortstop Zach Neto.